Try again. Hello and welcome to Adrian McMaster. Oh, shit, give me a stretch. Oh, fall back. So, no, put that there, that there, that there. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Put that. Put them there, that there, like that. Now we'll keep that there. Pen ready for. Right then, so today I'm going to be playing the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and see what has been done with the thing, because, well, you know, like half the games releasing them in a shite state like they are. A bit like, well, City Skylines 2, I've been playing that, it's still, well, shite, because it's like, there's no more, they haven't added any content to it or no nothing, it's still shite. Yeah. I've been playing City Skylines and that works out okay the way it should, but City Skylines 2, it's just shite, that's all set. I keep saying the word and arseholes to the people who don't like swearing. And you've got Planet Coaster 1, yeah, it's okay. Planet Coaster 2, it had its things at first, but it's getting there, they are fixing all the problems. Then, well, which is the other one? What was the other game? There's somebody else I bought. What was the fourth one? I forgot now, my brain's gone blank. I forgot what it was. There was a fourth one, but I can't quite remember what it was. It's like, it becomes a pain in the arse when things are full of bugs and it's the only half complete. It's like, you know, you like just want to scream. So the one Microsoft Flight, which one's which? That's 2024 and that's 2020. Why is that down there? That should be, no, it should be there, actually under M. No. MNOPQ or MNOPQ. I've got him in the wrong place on my desktop. Right. Like that there. MNOPQ. Because I like to keep things organised so I know where things are. So we got, which is 2024, actually 2024. Have they changed the icon? So I'm gonna go on, see what happens with it. Click, see what we get, or what pile of, if it's still a pile of crap, and if it works or doesn't work. See if the planes are following flight plans better, and see if you can land better without going tits up, things freezing, or what's the other one? Performance issues, yes. That's actually annoying with games, and I'm afraid that's a problem with City Skylines 2. A bit like what have we got? Right. Oh, sorry, it's me Steam. I think why I'm waiting for it to kick. It's running and just waiting for it to. There's a beta, isn't there? So we have right. Oh, Flights 2024 Beta Sim Update 3. We'll have a look at that another time. Shift that out of the way. I'll keep it on ultra, you know, the wide. Nobody watching? No. Got me Yorkshire tea here. And the cat. What's up, puss? She's sitting by her toys. What? Fetch? Toy? Toy? No, don't look at me like ignore me. Toy? Dog meat. Yeah, something I've been trying to do is get somebody to sign something for the passport for me, but somebody has to be a professional and you have to have known them, what, 2.5 years, like a doctor or dentist, or known them personally, like a friend or a neighbour, yeah. Like I've got a dentist living next door to me, or above, when I live in what used to be a council flat, now owned by Aspire, yeah, righto. Not. So I've contacted my doctors, I've tried opticians, I've tried the council, I've tried Aspire, no. Been bank, no. Dentist, no. I've tried post office, no. I've tried my local chemist or pharmaceutical, because they are, but no, they won't watch it. It's because I've got to have known. Got to have known them for over 2 years. So I don't live next to see it. It's made hard, and I can't say anything else about passport and people that come into the country, because got to be careful of that one. So that's for another day. And I'll definitely say I am not racist. Before anyone dares to say that, but I'm not. I've never have been racist. I'm not one bit. It doesn't bother me if somebody's blue, brown, black, pink, purple. I'll give a toss. It's evolution at the end of the day. How we've evolved. If you look on this globe, where's this? Oh, look at that. It's America, isn't it? Is it South America? Well, it is, isn't it? That's South America. Well, so what have we got here? It's the map looks odd. So that, yeah, because how it's south, it looks like South America, because Africa's the other side, where, that's how we evolved. But I'm in the northern hemisphere, aren't I? So where it's cooler climate, and that's what happened with my ancestors, isn't it? So they changed, didn't they, over time as their skin tone, pigments and all that changed to adapt to the cooler climate. The noses went smaller like I've got now. Yeah, changed, the body's changed to adapt to that. It's like me, if I go to somewhere where it's a warm country, by Christ, I'd suffer, because I'm not born to be adapted to that heat or that type of condition. I'm just looking at anything. What have you got? No, I ain't buying anything, it's right off. I know I've got the 350, but I want to see if the Asbo things work. So we've got library, let's see what we've got. I can't, no, there's nothing, nothing been added. Right, so we've got market, so I want to see what's going on. I know I've read, quite back in it, last one. Right, so we've read about the career mode, that's problematic still. Even real life pilots, when I've watched, they say it's just beyond a joke how it's been released. So the way I see it, with these, yeah, I do put on my review on Steam for I recommend buying it, but with caution if you want a buggy game, That's but even still, the developers like Microsoft, Asbo and all them, even the third part, they should not be or any developers from anything shouldn't be releasing stuff half complete or bugged. It's a bit, I'll use the language. It's a piss take, more or less, doing that. The virtual game, thanks for your money, that more or less. That's what they're doing to you, and you can see that. I've watched the online things with the developers for this flight sim. You can see they're like very, yeah, we are waiting. I couldn't give a shit really. I'll take as long as it takes. Yeah, right. Yeah, if I was, watch it there. If I was speaking to her, I'd say, get your bloody thumbs stuck from under your horses. Tell Microsoft to employ more staff and get it fixed. Not this 6 months, 12 months time. That's what is it. What some of them are saying. It could be running properly within 3 years. That's not good enough. It should be running properly on paper. When you buy a game, it should be working. Everything should be there. It should be responding. It's like now what we're seeing now. It's like if you buy a house, right? But then you bought the house, you're given the keys, but you go to the house, it's only half built. You can't move in. then you're told that you've got waiting for it to be built. Is that acceptable? No, it's not. You buy a car, it's got 2 wheels missing, the seats aren't in, neither is the dashboard and the steering wheel, you know. But you've got it, but then you're told for the parts and bits you put in, that you've got to wait 12 months to 2 years. Is that acceptable? No. So why should it be acceptable with games, software that's full of shite, more or less, like it is? It's just not acceptable. Never will be. Especially my generation. I'm more, you know, I'm 52. I'll be 53 next month, you know, and I'm set in my ways. We used to, my generation especially, before online or internet, and when we bought it was with a cassette, so we expected the game to be fully functioning. Yeah, it would, which the tapes were a bit funny, but everything worked. You plug things in, they work. Now you're getting, it's becoming more common with games that are being bought for bugs. You've only got to, you know, like this. You go on Steam, you read the reviews that people are complaining left, right, centre. It's like with this. If you read the reviews now, oh, people are see the game is here. Yeah, and you pay a lot more for. Yeah, true. Sad excuse for $1 billion. Exactly, I agree. Still needs a lot of work. Beautiful. Yeah, the graphics are nice. Everything. I can agree, but it's just pain in the arse. Can you imagine going out on a plane, but the pilot says, "Oh, the plane's full of like the software that runs the computers and the controls don't work properly because it's got to be repaired." The developers for the computer stuff are still working on it. But would you get on a plane like that? Of course you wouldn't. That's what you hear a bit. God, look, it's full of them. The rest, it's. Yeah, good if you don't. Yeah, depends what you mean by graphics. Shit graphics, I mean. So it's the problem, isn't it? With it, it's like it just irritates. It's like with, I give you an example, City Skylines 2. Now, when was it released? It was released. Can't remember. Just to give an idea, going back. I've forgotten now. What year? 2024, isn't it? Is it? No, 2023 when it was released. Doesn't seem that long. It's me getting old, isn't it? So it was somewhere 2023. Was it before that? I'm looking at the updates and all that. What's been put in? So it looks like it's somewhere 2023, and still a year and a half on, it's still shite. You can't do much with it. It's like you get bored pretty quick. Yeah, it's good how they've done things, but just the game is still a mess. It does. Yeah, there's things you just can't do with it. It's like irritating. It's missing a lot of things. For one, with the mod thing being on their own thing, they should put that on the workshop so people have got do their own thing, got more access. They won't make it more instead of like restricting. It was March 18th. Well, we're still waiting for more content and not paid DLC either. We don't want that nonsense. I think one of them was I paid for one, ain't paying for any more. So that's that. Right. So what I'm going to do, rather keep on moaning, being like a misery me, grumpy. There. So there's the Dreamliner. Why is it showing white? It should show the one I've changed it to. So that's the Dreamliner. So what's new? Any new helicopters? No. Still waiting for some more of the modern helicopters. Where are those? Yeah, I know that's slightly modernist, but where's the more modern ones, though, like the police use and all them? Because I can tell these are old helicopters. So why is there no modern ones in there, Microsoft? This is the question I'd like to ask you. Don't give the excuse, well, we haven't got the third party this, that. You could have got sorted out there yourselves. I don't want to hear the excuses. We expect it. Well, I don't want to hear, but explain this, but explain that. I don't want to hear that either. Was what I've read when I've been on the forums or that, asking not forums, the support. They give you excuses why you could try this link. Oh, you know, heck off, live it, try links. I don't want a link. I want a proper response. It's a bit like your operator system. You have problems, you contact support. They say, oh, you might try looking at this, reading up this forum or this link. That's not good enough. So what have you got? So it doesn't, still the same helicopters. A bit buggy. Let me try Dreamliner. Configure. Delivery, yeah, so I've got the delivery, the bog standard. Alright, save. Save and go back. Right, so what am I going to do? Sure, watch it. So I go. Where shall we go from? I can't even remember where. I know there's Belfast. Where's my little list? I know, I'll go from Belfast. So it'll be UK. So we go. Belfast. EGAA. Is it? It says on my old list of Belfast International. Then we'll go to I haven't got a clue about Portland, South Africa. Go London, Gatwick, Heathrow. Try Gatwick. EGKK. Pretty sure I've done that. EGKK. Alright, see what let's do. EGKK. So it's going to. So if I do that, I don't. Oh, what have we got here? I want a live condition. Let's see. Why is it? Should be there. Live. Save. Okay. Simbish down there. What have we got? Let's see what they've done. What they've done here. Right. I'll wait till I'm in the game. I know there's still problems with the game freezing and crashing, which I've had. It's a pain in the arse when you can't use any controls. Why aren't the bloody rudder moving? Why aren't the joystick functioning? What's going on? Why is the planes, the horizontal things stuck like it as if you're like that still? What's going on? Oh, it's so you put me there, right? What? It's still got that problem. Look, I can't even move the. That's the ATC thing. So let me do that. That. Now I can move. What? What? Oh, that's why. I ain't moving yet. I want to have a look at something else first. Settings. Make sure you haven't faffed about with things here. So we've got. Let's just start fucking changing things. Leave things as they are. That's that. Ultra performance. What's it? What have we got here? Is that the ice? DL. It does, isn't it? It's DLAA. Yeah. Don't want frame generation. VSync. I want that on. I get a bit sick and tired of messing about with things. What have we done here? 120. Yeah, 120 frames on that. You know. Ultra. Why is it on light shaft? Isn't there no? I thought there was. We changed ultra. You've altered some of it. I thought you had. Just want to see what happens on everything on Ultra. So I don't want the motion blur is off. Glass cockpit refresh, what's that? Low. Right, so you can't go anything was there. And I can see even on this menu 38 frames. Why is that on this one? On the menu shouldn't be 38 frames on the menu. The great guy. Sure, it can go iron. Let me open the thing up. See what the graphics card I've got. I've got the what's it called? The GeForce RTX 3090, and you can see that on my website. So what the hell? What have we got here? Access and then general. You have to click save. What else? Have the language still the same sound. Yep, still on there. Still. Oh, that on. What's that for? Remember the online thing? You cannot connect. It crashed the game. Oh, that was annoying for a lot of what's that for? No, I don't want that. No, don't want none of those. No, that. No. No, don't need any of them. Don't need. Why all them on? Auto do the sister AI auto trim. So that's that controls. Well, the controls must be the same because I got the throttle push forward, it revved up. Accessible VR, but I don't use VR, so I want to check. No, not that one. Is it? Which one is it? Is it? It's that, isn't it? Right. So this is how you do your identity. So you've got. I want to check the car, see what. Well. What do you mean? What crap this is here? Right, I tried it. What do you mean you can't? What's up with it? You can't modify outside. I'm in the menu. What do you mean outside the main menu? What menu? That menu? No. Well, what's up? What have they done? Alright, try that then. Oh. What have they done here? They faffed about with something. Outside, I'm in the main fucking menu. What's up with you, bag of crapper? I'm in the main, but this is the main menu, isn't it? So, whatever it is, all that, or. What the hell? I'm gonna say that. What's going on with the graphics? Back to the 19. Not organized. Ooh. Some horrible lag there, isn't there? Let me see if that. Yes, that moves. That moves. Let me see if the bloody. Yeah, they move. Right, so I want this. I can see a problem with what it's making me go all giddy with the graphics. So let me make an adjustment. The two fingers make me go a bit. My eyes. There's something wrong there, which isn't right for my eyesight. It's. Whoa. It's causing me all disorientation. Makes me go all disoriented, nausea. That can't be right. Yep, sod off. I'll try it. Alright, do that. And do that. I'll just see what happens. Confirm. What have they done? That's like really shite, that, isn't it? Terrible. But I don't know if it's affecting the stream or what it is, but that's. We just review the. See, I'm just reviewing this at the top monitor so you can see what I'm looking at. I've also got my OBS which I'm looking at. Dear oh dear, what have they done? Super. Put that on quality. I think I'll keep it on that performance. Is it there? It doesn't make well, I don't know. It gives me 57, 58. Seems to be spinning better. It's this I've got. See, I wouldn't want that up when you come to land or up in the air. See, they haven't fixed this. See how that's frozen? I can't move. So just press backslash. Shut up. That's not how easy go to. Yeah, tower. Yeah, that's not how to speak. No. Oh dear. It sounds like it's in a. What have they done? So I think I showed this bit. Meow. Meow what? Meow off. I'm trying busy. Best. Right, catch meow meow. So what? VR. So what's that? That's the flight plan, is it? So I need runway 26 at Gatwick for VR. So I need ILS. What's and wait? What's that? Waypoint. Where's? Right. So we have arrive up the studio.
Turn next taxiway.
That is. What's that? Does that? Additive for. So it directs. Oh, you get from. Where's the rest of the? Oh, of course, it won't get many waypoints. I was thinking now. So I need to cruise. I'm not. I shouldn't want to get that high up. About. I reckon about. That's it. Flat auto. 30,000 go away feet. Dear. So what perform it? Oh right, you gotta have to keep edit what have we done here now. So that's that MG 25. Try remember of it. British Airways, flight number AMG, that one, and then AMG. Flight, go away. So you want to build, if you could do that auto, no equipment, standard, FM, none of that, GNSS. I've seen that on some, I haven't done that. MILS, VO, one of that. Oh, it has got, yeah, it has. 80, don't know what them are, never heard of them. Chican, don't know. That. Probably airline party, what you doing? That's the wrong things there. Oh, I'm not an airline pilot. Scheduled. Gosh. What's that? Out. I don't know, was that? VFR, because unless it, well, I haven't got a clue what it is weather-wise. If like that, you've added something now, haven't you? This is off block time.
Cleared ILS runway 25 approach.
Zero fuel weight. ZFW, estimated fuel block. Total fuel, it's doing that automatic.
Cleared ILS runway 25 approach. Easy 54.
That can go over top, but that can't go. Typical. Alright, final reserve, tankering. It's doing that. Configure, what's that do? Oh. MAC, that's centre of gravity, yeah, it's gallons. Pounds, that's better. Cargo, seats, 133 seats used, or packs, I think they call that, it's alright, see, I'm remembering certain things, packs. I want to check, no, then what can we do, go there, that's what, isn't it, back, no, so we've got, no, well I don't want to faff about a checklist because that'll be all day, so we want to go back to that, aircraft, no, flight planner, out of one, and then what's that? Import, save, send to ATC and avionics. And I've just seen a green light there. Come on. So shift that out of the way a moment. Zoom. Shift that out of the way. And we do execute. Computed top of the set is before. What do you mean now? Well, measure it. What have they done? What's that?
Easy tree 2.
Something there. It's new, isn't it? I don't. That wasn't there before. You know what they copied off there, don't you? I wonder. As well, the 350.
Cleared to land runway 25.
25. Thrust. Temperature. Shoot. Flaps thrust temperature is that's a one, isn't it? Flight performance, environment, takeoff, EGCC, runway 25. Is that's why I can't 25, 20 oh no, not Manchester, am I? What am I doing? It's not my, it's about EGA, isn't it? That's why. EGAA. That's the one, right then. 25. There we go. And I should. I can see the information there. I have. What? Go away in the background. It keeps caught me that there. So I can see we've got flaps 0, thrust. See, I think it's that temperature 50. I'm sure it is. Oh, it's at 1.5. There we are. 15, 22. Meow off, will you? 25. Oh, I don't know, one. Because I know sometimes you sim before. I put what I see there on the thing, 143 there. And 151. So that's that. Just doing it So that's like the example of the fuel. Z. Where did I? Is there? What if it said for? Which one is? HFR for HFR.
Easy tree 2. Contact ground on 121.
Gravity weight. TOGW. TOW. Won't be that one. TO. Which one is it? It is. When I can find it. Flight planner. It's on for 0 estimate total pass cargo. I'm looking what that might, if it matches anything here. Weight. Won't be ramp weight. Total fuel. I don't know, so I will put. I can see 0 fuel, but it's not going to be like take off ground weight, isn't it? That's what it's called. Oh, estimated takeoff weight. Is it that block fuel? Well, I see 356. That's it. Now that's what I'm seeing there. 356. But it'd be 35. I don't know if you can see that flicker or a bit of a. So it's 356. And the reason I think it's that because I'm seeing there. See, that's what I mean. Takeoff ground weight or gravity weight, ground weight. So you've got total weight. Pass. Yeah, I think it's the 356 one. So 356. If it's not, the plane may not could go pear shaped on takeoff. Oh, that's that. Speed. Pain in the butt. Going back. Oh, let me change. What? That's a 129. See, this that was the plane. Just if you remember, take off. So we'll do that. Don't need to press that. So we don't need to touch that or that. So I want. Yeah, we're gonna have to correct that in a minute. Legs. Vertical speed. Got that already in. Vertical nav. And climb 4 what initial ref index we want. Performance 350. What's that? Fuel index. What's indent? No, that's telling me what the engine is. Trent. So approach. If exactly no flap speed. I did see a thing on it for the actual altimeter. What am I looking for? RTE and oh, I know what I need. Let me check this departure EGA. The IRS 25. It's there, so we're going to be taking off with that. What? Arrival. ILS 26, right. Legs. So what check. See, we got then. So what we need to do there is TORGO. Should be able to type that in. Or you click on. Is it that? Try to remember that. But you click on that, and then you press that, and then you. No, I don't want to erase. Bugger off. What's it doing here? Oh no, we pressed that for erase. No. Sorry, I thought it was there. My brain. Don't go. No, so try. Is it that one you press? And then you press that? You. That's not with it. Right, try that.
Easy 54, turn next taxiway.
No. So what we need to do then is going to be that, isn't it? A delete. Yep, do that, execute.
Easy fight 4.
On the
Contact
next
ground on
page,
121.755.
oh, we got what's that? Willow. Got to see a discontinuous there, so I need to delete that out. I know on some of the planes you can't do this, can you? It's a bit rather annoying. Got to, yeah, that, yeah. Just double checking that it all looks normal, and also I can see there the height and speed. Now, normally on X-plane, the plane will adjust to all these like heights, not by itself. But on this one it doesn't. So I'll put that on legs, forgot the FMC kick on. Radio nav. Try if I missed anything. Program. So as I thought something is missing then on the departure. Right then, so what I need to do is enter something in as there's what have we got? Oh, actually it's set on, I can see it there, it's 10:15, it's got the setting, right, leave it on there. What we're doing now is we go wish, and then we go keep it on the map so I can shift that off, and now what we do, I think I was given, was I? Thought I had shift that right, so what we're doing now is we're going to tack off. Right, so I don't need no I don't need to. Oh, yeah. RTO. What's where are you? I think they'll give me the ident when I'm up in the air. What have we got on that? Landing lights on. Runway on. So making sure everything on. Those are them are on, yeah, and those are on. Yeah, them are on. Everything's on it needs to be. Right. So what we'll do now, yes, those are first 10. Yep, they're on. Don't exactly know what the hell it is, still not otherwise what this does. Menu. Oh, coffee FMC date. Why is it not put in that? No, back to menu. I don't. God knows, initialized flight. Keep that. I don't know what that does. So I can see. I'm not TG. I get, yeah. Right. Certainly what those up there. So we need flap. What the flap set at? Yeah, I think it's there, isn't it? I'm sure it is. It's like there's 5. We've got that on. That's on. Auto. I won't put. Why did or maximum auto rate, just in case we go through. Fuel, that's for normal. Okay, here we go. Oh, it helps with a split there, parking brake. Here it goes. It looks a bit yeah, it looks like it does outside almost. Remember, I ordered it in Belfast. It's probably just raining over in Belfast, isn't it? Come on, chop chop, come on. What's not getting across the runway? Come on. The plane should start to lift. There's obviously a buggy. Why isn't the plane lifting? It should lift by itself, is it? Come on. Go on. Go on. Go on. You can go on. Go on. That's it. Go on. You can do it. It should have lifted a bit there. It's worked. That's your performance data for the takeoff. Doing that. As soon as it picks up speed, it's lifting by itself. So one now. Landing gear up, flaps up. Autopilot on. See if the plane. This is like this. Oh. Going into the clouds, it's getting dark out there. So I'll probably be landing when it's dark, really. No, because what's the 2-hour flight, is it? It'll be that long. See where we've got to go. Right, it's at London. I'm going the wrong. Why am I going the opposite way? Come on, plane, turn round. They should be following the flight path. What's up with you? Well, oh, local nav there. Vertical nav. Ah, that's why. Is it following? That's it. I forgot to put the vertical nav on and local nav. Whoops. Is it following? Is it following what I'm seeing on this nav thing? That's the route that's there, look. You notice the auto brake's gone off. And why is it the ATC giving me, you know, nothingness as usual? So the plane's turning back round. Why? Continue for west departure. Request to. What do you mean? What does that do?
Aldergrove Tower, AMG 256-1972 heavy 9,300 feet for touch and go.
AMG 256-1972 heavy, Aldergrove Tower, QNH 1015.
Now at 10,000 feet.
Runway 25.
So I can do that, switch those off and that off. Runway, I think strobe on it, yeah. Keep those on. I've got this bugger all. Touch and go. Acknowledge what? Oh, yeah, it's giving me QNH 1050, which I'm on. Acknowledge.
Enter left traffic runway 25, AMG 256-1972 heavy.
What's happened here? Huh?
Aldergrove Tower, Blue Max 962 tree at runway 25 ready for departure.
It didn't. Did it give me a? Have I? No.
Blue Max 962 tree, QNH 1015.
It hadn't even given me a code or no nothing. That if that was what other air pilots saw that, they'd be wondering what, because they see it on their actual kind of code and over. They wonder what's going on. I'm getting a request. No, I can't request. Stop. Can't. Dear, dear. It's bugged. I should have been given a squawk code or something. I'd given me nothing. What? Request flight. That's what I want. Oh dear. I want to pilot, but I can see the problems. Microsoft, you got a lot of answers.
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy, Belfast approach. Squawk 1254.
Who's talking there? Is it the co-pilot?
Squawk 1254.
This is what I don't know, you see. Is the co...
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy, radar contact 5 miles east of Echo Golf X-ray Echo Romeo, 10,000 feet. QNH 1015.
What? So it's just giving me a QNH. Does it get... Oh, what squawk? Oh, so it's giving me a squawk. I can see that there, 1254. I'll keep that on the other one.
6 miles east of Echo Golf X-ray Echo Romeo, 10,000 feet. Request IFR to Gatwick, ready to copy.
What about...
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy.
So, my call...
Gatwick Airport is filed. Squawk 1254.
It doesn't give me... What's it tell me for height? Given the height...
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy cleared to Gatwick Airport is filed. Squawk 1254.
So what height? Have I got to maintain the height of that or what? I don't know what's it doing.
Correct. Radar contact 10,000 feet.
I think you should be able to leave it by the mic or the speakers.
130. Proceed on course. Descend and maintain 2,200 feet.
What?
Turn right heading 130. Resume own navigation. Descend and maintain 2,200 feet. AMG 256
You what?
72 heavy. 119.875. Good day.
Am I...
119.875. AMG 256 1972 heavy.
Maintain 2,200 feet?
Scottish Centre.
That's not right.
256 1972 heavy is passing 10,000 feet, descending 2,200 feet.
AMG
That's a bit low, isn't it, for flying?
72 heavy, Scottish Centre, QNH 1015. Radar contact continue.
Oh, fly. Where's there? Look, 2,000. I got 2,200 feet. That's a bit low, isn't it? That. And if I crash, you'll know it's not my fault. Make the plane have knowledge. There we go. Flight. Yes, it is now descending. Whoa. Trouble is, we're flying over Wales. Then the Welsh.
256 19er 72 heavy. Please expedite your descent. 2,200 feet.
They are expedite your descent. So you can hear that quite clear.
AMG 256
Expedite my.
72 heavy contact. Manchester
That'll probably tell me to go back up to the stupid art in a minute.
118.775. AMG 256 19er 72 heavy. Manchester Centre. AMG 256 19er 72 heavy is passing 9,000 feet, descending 2,200 feet.
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy. Manchester Centre. QNH 1015. Radar contact continue.
What's that say on? Yeah, that's on. I'm not sure flying at that height is could be the weather. I don't even still you're going to be in the weather, isn't it? Because that there, it's dropping. It's virtually ready for dropping into the water. It's slatting down, isn't it?
632.
What?
Manchester Center, radar contact continue. Ryanair 632, contact Scottish Center on 1. Going to 119er decimal 875. Ryanair 632.
What's that? That on my no. That's a graphic. I thought it was my on my screen, isn't it? Hey, I don't know what the hell's.
Manchester Center, Ryanair 632 is at flight level tree 00 climbing. Flight level tree
Well, I'll wave it down at first flight level.
Ryanair 632, Manchester Center, radar contact continue.
What have we got here? So we got waypoints. Actually, there's the waypoints. Tour. I don't know what they are. Tour go. Well, you can see there ahead of me. See, lovely little amount. What's it in now? Love. Right, it's following the flight plan. So if you're holding the coffee cup, it would go. So what would you have to do? So you'd have to go like that. Otherwise, if the plane suddenly went back the other way, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Actually, I've never been on an airplane. I am trying to apply for a passport, but there's new regulations for the UK. Pain in the fucking arse, aren't I? You got to be, like I mentioned, you've got to know somebody who's in a profession job, you know, as a friend, like lived for at least 2 to 2.5 years. You got either live next door to them or be a friend, or been a friend, you know, be a friend of them. Like I know somebody who's a pilot. You can have a pilot live in a flat like this, are you? No. And I can prove that to you if I show you Google a list. Here it is. So you've been got my search yesterday, you only want to making an order, so it's been made order for us to go out the country, but there's a certain folks that are coming in via the rubber boats, you know, that's all I talk about. They can come in willy-nilly, but I'm not racist, I've got nothing against them, but something's wrong there, isn't there, with our bloody rules and laws. Yeah, count. I think that's it. Well, there we are. It's there. Look, we can retire. Not. Why is it? Must be a recognised profession. You know, these are all people that are earning national. You know. They're earning average wage and above, you know, earning at least 35 to 40,000, maybe 45,000 a year. You know. Why can't it be somebody who's but pure working class? Aren't they good enough? Well, it's obvious what's been done there, which it's to keep the poor in the country. That's what it's about. Stop us going. This is a bit wrong, really. I don't know anybody who's an accountant, or you think somebody earning those kind of wages is going to want somebody like me? I bet, you know, who doesn't work on benefits, or anybody who's just normal working class, you know, gets their hands dirty. A chiropodist. I couldn't think what the word was there, but it's. I remember the word chiropodist, commissioner, oaths, God, counsellor. I used to know a counsellor. I used to live next door to him, but unfortunately he passed away. Civil servant, no. Dentist, they won't know. No. I can know a director and manager. Director, manager, or personal officer. Yeah, it could have been somebody I used to. Managers work at a company I worked at, but I haven't worked for at least what 20 what quite a while, to 10 years. So that's that. Engineer with professional qualifications. See again, engineer with professional qualifications, not a normal engineer that gets his hands dirty. That's the ones to sit in the office all day doing that for, telling the engineers how their job should be done. That's the difference there. So again, you know, see that's the problem now. Engineer with professional they are not professional as a proper engineer gets his hands dirty. They wouldn't see him as professional because they don't do the work. They only know the things by the textbook, because it's the books to read. What they only know about the job. But when it comes to like practical using machinery, they don't got a clue. So I don't know, a funeral director, I don't know anybody like that. No, any of them, local government member, no, don't know anyone. It's got to have known him for 2.5 years. Be a doctor unless they state that they know you well, for example, they're a good friend and that they work. So you cannot work for HM Passport Office or be a doctor unless they know you well. See, again, you can't. So can't make a full. See, this is where I'm stuck, innit? They made it harder to get a passport, which is wrong. It's totally wrong. I aren't racist, but I can understand. I'm a socialist, but I can understand what some of these reform people are saying. Like, the one that's just come out of prison, what they're saying about the elite. I can understand definitely what they're saying there about the elite people. I don't blame immigrants, never have. They just come here, they just try to find somewhere safe to live and somewhere to settle from the war-torn countries and all that, but it's the elite. The super rich, the very super rich, the ones with billions, they want to control. Oh, where am I? Got to keep this QNH. Said Ryanair, descend, oh no, fly. Ooh, what high speed am I doing? Oh, I'm on auto. Oh, VNav. I wonder why the vertical nav went around then. See, on the thing there, it's got for. See, I should be at those type of speeds. That's what the plane. No, it doesn't. So I'm just curious how much what's happening. So it's a bit of crap, really. Like if I want to go holiday somewhere abroad, somewhere warm country like Dubai, visit, to see what the things are like, anything like that. I've been trapped in my own country now, haven't I? Which is. But I'm trying to get a friend to find. Well, I can't say really. But what's what? Get myself in a bit of problems on it, and I'm not going to get a forged passport. I can think on that one as well. No way I ain't breaking any rules and laws. Stick to that. But I've read about the thing, all this coming in 2018. So anyone that's bought a passport before that'd be alright. So if you've already got a passport, it's it must be different. If you're renewing, I don't know what the thing is. If you're renewing, crap really. See, I've never been abroad or on an airplane. This is the problem I've got. See, I don't know what it's first time for me. But there are reasons I want it, which I can't. What I'm not going to say. I want a passport. Yeah, I might sound a bit of a moaning, be a bit political, but what I'm saying there is like a bit of a pain in the arse. I wonder if people have a look.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Logan 688. layer tree, Niner 5. Climb and maintain 2,200 feet. Climb and maintain 2,200 feet. The layer tree, Niner 5.
I'm just keeping out what's going on. I'm just reading this on my social media. Yeah, so and like for anyone like thinks that definitely I'm not a reform supporter. No way am I. Definitely cannot. I can't support their policies. No way. I'm more like I've always been more for more. I've always been like for Labour, more of a socialist. That's how my what it is beliefs are. Everybody should have an equal, an equal equality of life.
1 tree 5.905. Logan 688.
I'm saying that. Somebody on my social media saying hello to me. Let me have a look. Is it? Yes, he just said hello to me. I don't know what's that. Who's that? Somebody that lives in Las Vegas, Oklahoma. But whether or not the profile's real or not, that's what you have to think about. Is it real or is it already fake? It's just a few photographs. $28K friends, academy. So it could be a fake profile. Could be a scammer after money. See, things like that I don't trust.
Layer tree Niner 5. You are 1,400 feet below your side altitude.
What these like scammers, if they come from somewhere like Nigeria or some other country, forget, is when they are speaking. Is when they are speaking to somebody born in the UK. There's one thing they were unaware of: dialect or specific wordings that we might use. Because when somebody from another country, like when they learn English, they learn to speak English. English, the normal English, not dialect English, or they won't be aware of that. They won't be aware. Like I come from the Potteries, this is where I live, so I'll speak with a Potteries dialect and accent. If you can hear that pretty clear, and apart from bits I've picked up from elsewhere. So that's the way I talk, isn't it? So it's like intit. That means it's good, isn't it? Or isn't it? It means isn't it? It's the way we speak. Now when I sometimes speak to people online and they say they come, this, that, and all that, interested in this and that, what I start to do is question them a little bit. And if they say they come from the UK, they say which part, where they are from, I'll say to you, tell me what the dialect is then, what the words are there, and how it's spoke, and type out some of the wordings, because I even had one once said he come from the Potteries. Biggest mistake ever. Because I asked him, said, how do we greet one another in the Potteries? How do we speak? How do we say that? What is our wording? What do we eat? See, I put that. Said I even said it. If you, what's the plane doing? I actually said it. If you come from the Potteries, you tell me what an oat cake is in the Potteries or lobby is. And I know whoever it was, he looked up online what he thought was an oat cake was. He tried to say it was a cake, like a cake he put. No, maybe up in Scotland, yeah, but not down here where I'm from. No, because I said no, try again, because I said if you know what it is, I said if you're from the Potteries, you know what it is, and I said what you just told me, you're not from the Potteries, are you? Straight away, I knew straight away, and I even asked him the history of it within the last. Because he tried to tell me he was near my age. I thought, bollocks, sorry. I thought something tells me you're a lot younger, by at least 10 years or more, or maybe 15. So I asked him what was in the town centre that's there now and what used to be there before that.
Manchester Center.
He had not got a clue. He couldn't answer. So I thought, got you. Yeah, got him. I just mentioned the name of a building so that he would know if he was from where he said he was. That place in well, he said he come from Stoke, not Stoke, Stoke Town Centre. He lived near that area. I thought, if you come from Stoke Town Centre, you tell me what was in the location where it was, or where the roundabout, well, yeah, the roundabout, big roundabout, what that was like, and what was a Pacific part to go to cross that roundabout. What was it like before? And I know because I used to use that on my bike sometimes. He couldn't answer, so I knew that I'd got him, and because I just said to him, hey, can you see those Welsh mountains? So I just said to him, if you ain't from the UK and you ain't from the Potteries, you're from somewhere else. And says no, go away, block, don't, as I said, don't marry me again. I'm blocking you, and I buggered off. He's a scammer. Reported his profile, and that was it. So you got to watch for that. Some people who are young would probably fall for that, who don't, probably don't speak much of our lingo. Or I suppose another one would say it's bleeding cold, isn't it? Or bleeding hot sometimes. It's bleeding cold, isn't it? Bleeding. It's a bit bleeding warm, isn't it? Or a bit bleeding cold. See there? Bleeding out fire. What's this bleeding thing here? We'll have that bloody bleeding floor. What there? When you sweaty moaning, bleeding thing, what the bleeding that's going on here? That's like bleeding hand. It's like a bit like swearing. Passes the cup, will you? Passes, not pass me, passes. Ooh. I don't like those mountains. Come on. Have I been told to go a bit higher? Or? No, I haven't. Hey, have a buggy. There's now we out like in Manchester. Now we out taking out. Is that right, Bus? Is that right, Bus? Now we out taking out. I think that's Manchester, isn't it? Now, I think that's like what you say there. Now we out taking out. I think it means that. Now we out take. Now means nothing. No, now I done now. Yeah, done nothing. Yeah, now. Now we out. Now without. Isn't it? Is it we out without taking? Is it now? Now we out taking out. So like nothing without taking out. Nothing without taking out. Huh? I don't like what I'm seeing there ahead. What speed am I doing? So I don't know why it's got me flying this low. But it's extremely low. If I was in an airplane with this low, I'd be shy to myself. Let me have a look at the camera view outside. What? Fuck me. It's low. So where am I? I think this is Wales, it looks like it. Is it Wales? The live try and recognise it. Yeah, yeah, that's where. Yeah, it is. There's your Welsh mountains there, because you can see them from the part where I live. And you're looking at, but it's only the other side of them. So that's that there. So this is north of Wales, isn't it? Is it no? What's that? What? Is that Liverpool? The museum I'm seeing over there. requested extra waypoint. That looks like Liverpool. Well,
Manchester Center, AMG 25619.
see up everything where is that?
Next waypoint.
AMG 256
It's I thought it says look there's your
turn right heading 160.
the Mersey. Is it Liverpool?
Turn right heading 160. AMG 25619.
Yeah, it is the. Was that the room? No. That's Wales are going over, South like Vale and whatnot. That's where are we? Yeah, everything Mersey, that's it. Where are we? What's it saying?
Ryanair 1556. Descend and maintain 3,500 feet.
We go 160.
Maintain 3,500
Oh,
feet.
sure, I'm not turning 160. But if I did that, that's going straight into. It's not that often, oh. People down on the ground going, that plane there's a bit low, isn't it? Coming over, is it landing or what? Going straight on. You got mountains over there at the front. Come on, ATC, you better tell me I might need to go a bit higher because, you know, those, what you can see there, the ground looks, if I hear 1,000 watts in that I'm pulling up. Yeah, that's the height I am. 2020. I'm watching the radar. Come on, menu. Terrain there. Green. Oh, so I'm alright because it's green. If it goes red, then I know I've got to avoid, so I'm okay-ish. What's that? Is that a weather thing I'm going to no? Yellow.
Ryanair 662. Descend and maintain 2,300 feet. Descend and maintain 2,300 feet. Ryanair 662.
Gosh, yeah, it does look a bit, you know, I can literally see through the windows almost that close. Uh-oh. Yeah. See these pouches there? Sure. See, if something goes wrong with the plane, the pilots have not got open hour of, just at this height, you've hit your bollocks more or less. You've only got 2,500 feet to correct up if the engines go out. What do you do? Right, you ain't got enough time to land at next airport. You like you felt. What? What? Who? When? What? Why? Where? Who? What? When? Oh. No, it's got. This can't be right. What? Oh. What's the plane doing now? It's it diverted it. Oh. You would think with the thing that it'd be an automatic thing where it raises the height. Watch it. Yeah, can you hear that in the wing? That 1,000. I'm just wary. Even still, 1,000 feet is not enough to.
Ryanair tree 80. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Yeah, why is the ATC not? See, the ATC, if it was, they'd be telling me to climb too low. So you were too low terrain, and
Ryanair tree 80.
and if it was real life and if the plane crashed and the pilot survived, well, you know what would happen, don't you? I can't find all why? Where am I heading to? Bring up the map. So. Sorted it, flying over Wales. Wales, Wem. Traffic is Wem. Okay. Well, Oswestry and all that, Market Drayton and all that areas, and because where I am, it's somewhere around about. I'm pretty sure it's around about here somewhere. God was flying into the Cheshire area. The reason I know that, because the land's flat, though I know. It's like.
Ryanair tree 80. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Well, the thing I'm looking for, which I haven't. Oh no. Well, the motorway, but right up there, what's it on it? Should see it. I should see the M6 at some point flying over that.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Ryanair tree 80.
I think the M6 on the map is there, isn't it?
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Something I recognise there in the distance.
Climb and maintain
Is that
flight level
Staffordshire?
tree 60.
Newcastle.
Ryanair tree 519.
See the Welsh mountains there to the right.
Climb and maintain
I still don't understand why the ATC told me to fly at 2,200 feet. It's crazy, right? It's just too low. Like I mentioned before, if something goes wrong with the plane, the pilots just haven't got enough time to correct anything. They're in trouble. It's like, say, like I mentioned, if the engines go out, you know, they fly no engines. Yeah, it can glide, but it's going to be losing so many feet like per second. So it's got to have enough time to get because they can't land up with no engine. You know, they've got to have enough time to get to an airport. So at this height, they're going to really struggle. It'll be that's why they fly at 35,000 feet. Some fly at 40,000. It's to give them more time. You know, because when you think once the engines go off, the plane might glide it, but it's also falling because it's they will glide, but I don't know how long for. The plane, what's the airspeed? Well, it's, yeah, 240,000. Yeah, 240,000 knots. 240,000 knots. I mean, 240 knots. Yeah, 240,000 knots. Yep, light speed. Nope, no plane can do that yet. But even still, see, for the plane to glide with no wings, it's got to keep above. Is it 140, 150 knots? If it goes below, well, the bugger, aren't they? The plane will start to like a stall. You probably hear that, won't you? Stall. And then, well, as it starts to stall, it'll start to do that, and then it'll go upside down and bang before you know it. Too late. Luke, Dot, what? Luke? So, yeah, I'd be a bit. What is that? Trying to think what the hell is that? Is that Tau? Trying to think. What is that? Trying to think where I'm on the map. That's the map. That one. See, I would know from the air. It looks like it could be is it Telford? No. That might be Telford. I'm seeing that hill. I think Staffordshire, well, I'm somewhere through. I don't. What have you got? Cheshire. There, isn't it? I'm pretty sure we are. My brain's up. Yeah, my brain got Google Earth. Google Earth, as they call it, or Google Earth. Well, actually, where is that from? Or Google off. Yoff, or there's many words. That's what yoff, in it, or youth, you call it. You, alright, youth, or yoff. I used to hear that a lot when I was younger. Alright, yoff. What the hell's all this? What's this? What's going on? Somebody been using the City Skylines 1 Advanced Tree. What the hell? What's going on here? Refresh. Wait, where's this? Harrogate? Hey, bloody Harrogate, get off, that's down south. Go on, go to Harrogate. You want Harrogate? What do I want that for? What's this? What have they done here? Get off. Trying to zoom in on the thing, but it's giving me some stupid nonsense like. I recognise Middleton. Is that the Cheshire? So what? So I am. But there's where. Yeah. Look. So it is like what I thought it was. But there's Telford. Look. See. So I was. So we've just gone over that bit. Telford's to the right. So. Well, somewhere there. Oh, we aren't. Telford. And then I said Stoke, like Newcastle underlines to the right, which I recognise that. Telford, I was right, that big tall hill at Telford. So the reason that I recognise that, because I used to be a driver's mate, and I remember, and you can see it from the M6. So where Cheshire, it is. It's ATC. Really, bugger off. It makes everybody freeze when you go on, get off. That's it. So we're flying over Cheshire. But no, Telford doesn't come under Cheshire, does it? It's I think it's Shrewsbury, isn't it? Or Shrewsbury, Shropshire. Good. See where I am, it's not up here, so it's still crew, you got crew, or Americans, some Americans call it crewy, yeah? Crewy? Crew. There, see there's Newcastle on the line. the other side of like Stoke, as we call it, the other side there. That's Stoke on Trent, Weasley, nothing. So Barnsley, Staff, Betley, Staff, Maidleaf, and as you go Maidleaf, sort of starts to fall under Cheshire. Betley, I think it's borderline, is it Cheshire, Staffordshire, Stapley, Cheshire, Shavington, Cheshire. I know that. See, Whiston, Hazleton, Crew, Green Crew. Yeah, I do recognise from when I was a driver's mate going around those areas, Cheshire area. Like that, yeah, like I say Market Drayton, you got that. Wolverhampton, Shrewsbury, see that? See, I know it's wet places I used to go, all of them areas. And then you've got, well, they called this or this area like the Midlands, haven't they? You've got East Midlands, Peterborough is East Midlands, is it? Leicester is East Midlands, Loughborough, I think that's Yorkshire, isn't it? Nottingham. No, Midlands, isn't it? Nottingham's Midlands, East Midlands, or North East Midlands, Loughborough, Leicester, Newark. I think it falls under East Midlands. I'm sure it does. Then you go Mansfield. That's still Midlands. Matlock, yeah, because it comes under Staffordshire, Chesterfield. Then as you go, it's around that area, you end up in Yorkshire, and then this side you've got Lancashire. So you have to know your things like. What I found as a driver, actually, what I found as a driver's mate, used to go different areas on there. How the accent would change. It was like you go a little bit like south of like where it is. It's almost like it was between a Cockney accent and like a Yorkshire accent. No, a mix of the two and a bit of Lancashire. You're like, huh? Like, it's like then when I went to Coventry, you could hear the Brummie there, but there's almost like a bit of Cockney there. But the only thing that was told me the way Cockney was the dialect's totally different. You know, it's everything changes as you go area. It's because of the different settlers, isn't it, from when they came over from Europe and all that. You know, you got to remember, like Scotland, they would come from Norway places, weren't they? Norway and probably all that area gone across. Denmark, your Danes, isn't it, and all that. In Netherlands, that's where they all come from. During the watch, that's after the Africans obviously were along there. You know, when Homo sapien went to settled here, and you got your Neanderthals and all that. You know, that's going back. Well, Jesus, over 2,000 years ago, isn't it? No, it's long before that, isn't it? Homo sapiens. That's something that's in what the people try and tell me. 2000, I thought, is it buggery? 2000, more than that. Homo sapien, as they say, when it came from Africa. You know, so when you think about it, the African folks from Ethiopia. There he is. That's one. So when you think that's where original man or human evolved from, I know the religious atrocity, you know, especially Jehovah's Witnesses and all that. Humans only existed for 5,000 years. Don't think so. Well, no way we evolved that quick. Not a chance. And God put us on the earth. No, God didn't. No. See, because the continents, like, it's, you know, when you do your thing, you used to be joined. When, you know, before, you know, it's under the last ice age. When we had the last ice, well, it's history, you know, and it's just so folks don't know, when they had the last ice age, that's when Homo sapien travelled, isn't it? Because like they were able to, because it was joined. We were still joined to bloody Frogland, weren't we? France, and you see it didn't go that way. Yeah, and you know they spread out like through India, Sri Lanka. You know they went right down to Sri Lanka, because when they done archaeology, that would have been joined. The Ice Age, archaeological digs, they found evidence, haven't they? It's like, and when you look at some people in Sri Lanka, this is what I've worked with folks that worked when I was at THE. Like, there's two Sri Lankan lads. Either's already got more engine features. I looked and I thought, bloody hell, so I said to you, you got your Asian Indian like feature there, but you've got but I've seen something there a little bit almost like African, like a Negro man. Like I thought you got that, and you like the African looks almost. So don't take offence, but it's the evolution thing, isn't it? Like you've stole from your ancestors, still got that from settlers. Like it's like amazing how everyone changes and. Yeah, they were telling me about Sri Lanka or what it's like, how different it is to the UK. It's much warmer. That's the only thing with it. I thought because they were saying to me, there's no way somebody like me, I could probably live there, but it's coping with the heat. I said I'd have trouble because for one, my skin is too pale, so I'd burn. That's the other problem. You'd have to have protection, and my nose. I wouldn't be able to breathe enough air. That's why they've got your wider nose. You have to think of that. The wider. I think it's the bone, isn't it? That's wide, not the thing. The nose bone's slightly wide. That's why we look at African people. They've got a wider nose. The lips are bigger because they disperse more, aren't you? Otherwise they're drier. Wouldn't they burn? Right. So fucking hell, it'd be like. I watch it get some places. I know, but I presume when you look at the Earth like that, it must get really hot. It obviously gets hot there because it's the equator. I think if you go, which bit's the southern equator? Is it this? I think that's south into Africa, Zimbabwe and all that. So you could tell there, but that's obviously all that how the equator line runs like that. I think. 50 odd degrees, that's a bit, where are we? Let's look on the map where we are. 50, what was it? Someone in Africa, we're from Africa now, so you said it gets 54 degrees. I'm like, I said I had to bloody hell to cope with that, but he was telling me it's because it's not, it's obviously these parts, some parts of Africa, like, you don't get the humidity like we get. We get a lot of humidity, so that's why we feel hot. In a normal summer's thing when it's what like is it feels hot because it's like we get sweaty because of the humidity. But where it's like dry, you won't get what's happening. Yeah, it's hot, but you don't get the thing as much. Even still though, it's still yeah, you couldn't go out in the sun too long without a top on. You'd definitely be bloody cremated. I know that. See, when they I've got to try and think when they went over to Australia. I think they went. Is it New Guinea way? So went across that way because it'd be a bit too long there. Isn't it? That's got to be the shortest route for them, isn't it? I think it's that. I watched Journey's End. It showed when all this lot was still with the ice age joined and all that. It's still a long journey though to get across. And that's why you look at the Aborigines in Australia, they look almost African, don't they? Like the Negro African. They've got that, like, almost. So very similar. And in the way they've got the hunting skills, so the Aborigines, the ones that still live like they have retained that, It's just like old human. And I suppose when they went to America, we know which way they went, the other way. See that they went down that way, then went, which is quite obvious, down the east side, and then that's why you got your native Indian like they have. So because as you go to the north, if you got like up the north, they look more like Chinese, don't they, and all that Asian, like your Eskimos and all that. That's what I've always thought about with the American Indians. They've got that. They're very similar how they do. Obviously Eskimo things there they do, but wigwams and all that, built that like tent. They do. You look at some of the traditional things though up north and every hemispheres, they still do a similar thing there. So it's obvious they went really far up north, almost happened, come down into the thing, America, then obviously went down into like what we now know as Brazil and Argentina and all that. But you get, of course, in America, the rednecks, I think otherwise, and all that, they tell you this differently. See, humans can survive, you know. Very. Where's that place that's really goes minus 80? Phew. That's a bit too cold. Good. I can't. Well, we're going to keep an eye. Yeah. So approach. Yeah, traffic way. Is it Russia somewhere? It goes minus 80. I saw on YouTube, and you can only go out in it for so long before your fingers will be like frostbite or frostbite, if you say frostbite. Hey, boss, that's got that's what we say. Isn't it? That's got frostbite. No, that's got fresh. I'm trying to think how it said. That's got frostbite there. Look. Duck, I'm bloody phrasing here, duck. That's how we talk. Duck. I'd have to see if I do go broke, I remember not to use that duck, because that's the only I reckon. Maybe, I don't know. Would you use that Germany? Because it's. I think that's where it's come from, isn't it? I don't know if they use. I don't know. So would they say a whack duck? Is that used? I'm hoping someone from Germany could tell me that. A what? Because it definitely sounds German, doesn't it? A whack duck. Alright. What's the plane doing? Notice how the plane sort of goes up, down, up, down. I think that's simulating. Is it what you call turbulence? So the plane is following the route one program. If you don't follow the route properly, it will lose the things, and you go tits up. Sure, fuel's alright. See, the reason this is green is because of the land below. What's that? Who? What? Who? Oh, I missed that. Expedite my climb to 4,000 feet. Well, you could have told me that a bit earlier.
14905 is passing flight level 185, descending 7,000 feet. Speedbird 14905, London Center, radar contact, continue.
So you can use the vertical speed for that. It's now climbing 2,000. It should climb. That's 2,000 feet per minute.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Hey? Oh, easy. No. Yeah. Going to say, hey. What are you bloody hell about here?
Easy 4 tree is at flight
Hey there, put the
level
volume up again so they can hear me. Right. Crazy how everything's like going mad with the plane.
London Center, radar contact, continue.
But why 4? Oh, I know why 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain
So where am I?
8,000 feet. Easy 2-1.
So I'll be approaching the lands of alright mate. That's how they say it in London, alright mate. So some people I always call one another mate around here sometimes that aren't used to using the word duck.
And maintain
But it's
2,300 feet.
a lot of us will use like ducky. Right, what the women pronounce a lot ducky when they're talking about, yeah, right, ducky, right, yeah, fine, ducky, how you duck, you know. It's just the way we talk. Derbyshire is another area, I think, but they say, I think it's me duck, say, I don't think they say, I whack me ducky, alright, well, no, it's ours. They say, no, I've never heard, when I've been to Derbyshire, at the point when I did as a driver, I never heard alright, I never heard them say that, or alright. I think they say alright, me duck, or just say me duck. Mucker, I don't know if that's Cheshire, Lancashire, well, I ain't got a clue. I've heard people say mucker sometimes, mucker, right, mucker. They do use it this area sometimes, but don't ask what they use like Cornwall, not like a shoe down here. Well, I don't know about Ireland. I'm just watching the clouds see, they're going like an orangey colour because the sun, well, yeah, sun's beginning to set in it. Well, that's why. Well, you know what I mean? How do you spins?
Flight level tree 60, Logan 676.
So I heard that light go because that's at I reach 4,000 feet of vertical now. Put that on, so it maintains its speed. The last thing, yeah, see how the speed dropped to 200 feet. The last thing I want is the speed to drop. Even still, at 4,000 feet's a bit iffy. And I ain't going to be landing at 4,000 feet too high up.
Speedbird 2 Dreamliner.
Oh, what's that? Hey, get off. So what should I be at? So according to that, and where am I? Is that the next waypoint MID or 15,000, 15,000, 11,000, then 7,000, IW65, 2,000, 1,000 or above. No, it's 1,520 feet or 15,000, what's it? 20 above. Oh, get off. I can't clear that message there, do I? Shouldn't really touch that speed brake when you're up in the air.
Center, Easy Tree 2 is passing flight level 185, climbing flight level 190.
Like I see.
Easy Tree 2, London Center, radar contact.
Yeah, so you got local nav, vertical nav, alt, what have we got? Heading. No, it's following its own heading, isn't it? That's what the heading would be. Oh dear, or just that. So just in case you have to. So it's got auto banking, as they call it. That's, you know, your plane doing that banking. That's what that means when it tilts one side, so it doesn't tilt too far because it goes like in that. That's. I think you may see people do it. I forgot what you call them now. Those sport type planes. Or when they do the acrobat, you sometimes see a pilot like go sideways dive. That's how you can lose the height quick. But you've got to get the plane woof at that level. Because imagine you got. Wow, I done. See the piece of paper that drops like say drops, but you try that. There's no resistance, is there? That go that way. You can feel the paper push up. I think it's the same with a feather. You get a feather and go when it's flat. You'll feel resistance in the air, but go sideways. Or any resistance. It's like in the water with a knife, I suppose. You do it with a knife in water. Go like so. It's like that. Push when it's under the water. Do that, but you do it so it's like flat and go. You'll feel the knife ripple a bit in the water. Yeah, it's the same thing, isn't it? I never used to know that, but it's something I learned. Well, I never used to know that. I didn't. No, I never used to know that. I didn't used to know that. Is it? I forget in your lingo. But I didn't. Where did I get? Didn't know. I didn't used to. Didn't. Didn't. No, we don't use didn't. I mean, didn't. Where have I got that from? I didn't. Or didn't. Didn't. No, didn't. No, didn't. Is that? No, doesn't. It's doesn't. Didn't. Didn't. I picked. Oh, I know where I've got where I picked it from. Didn't. Or didn't. Or whatever it says, I know where I've got it from. That word, didn't. Disney. No, dist. A dist. Cost. I try to remember there, but his words, it's like I know older people, like it's a much stronger dialect. I thought. Well, are you going to tell me to? No, you're not. Are you? So I've got to wait. It's whether or not I can land, whether the plane behaves. See, the problem is if it goes pear-shaped, it's this might not. When you're looking at, if the ATC thing flashes on and I'm trying to use reverse thrust, it means you can't get it activated. You're buggered. So I've got to make sure auto brake and everything else is ready. 104, 250, no, 140 knots in it minimum.
Tree 60.
1,500. Try and remember 300, 150. Oh. I don't know if that's programmed on this. The minimums you have to get that from some charts, like the minimums for landing. Well, I'll find out because you say minimums. That's the minimum landing height on the for the runway. Because if you get any lower than that, you'll clip the floor. Also, you've got to make sure the plane, especially in real life, if it's too much at an angle, it's going to knock your arse end. You don't want to come in like that because you bang the wing. You don't want to be doing that either. But a real life pilot goes for a hell of a lot of training, don't they? In a real life simulator, they go for a hell of a lot, and they get used to that plane, don't they? What they fly.
Speedbird 566. Traffic is 9 o'clock. 3 miles at 3,000 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
Like they keep on about a battery powered plane. I think we're a long way off from that. I don't think we're going to be having that. Imagine the batteries run out.
Report them in sight.
It's like how big the batteries have to be if you're
Generic
thing that
10
right.
tree.
Just have to use, won't they be too heavy? So I can't see airplanes having battery power. They'd have to be big, bulky and too heavy. You never get off the ground, so I don't know what they would use. Nuclear, I don't know about that, nuclear propulsion, but I don't, because imagine if the plane crashed, so I could be like a nuclear bomb, so again, I don't know, so what they would use, because they can't, don't want to press that, using like the aviation fuel, because it's like fossil fuel on it. It's literally not.
Have the traffic.
I'm in a different world. It's literally petrol in it, but high octane, highly flammable.
Maintain 3,000 feet.
See, ATC again isn't telling me anything here. Typical. I'm listening for it, but how do you see? I'm approaching.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. American 142.
What about me, ATC? Come on. MTD.
Speedbird 566. Traffic is 7 o'clock. 3 miles at 100 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
MTD. Is that on the way? One of the waypoints? Let me have a look. No, it's not. I can't see it listed in the thing.
Speedbird 566. Have a generic in sight. Boeing 6022. Climb and
MID.
maintain flight level.
Oh,
60.
being blind. MID. It's there. 15,000 feet.
592. You are 1,400 feet above
I hope you can see that on the left side.
flight level tree. 60.
Folks still
Boeing
there.
6022.
So I can see it on the thing. It's still. That's the next waypoint. I can see it.
Descend and maintain
Where's Willow?
flight level tree. 60. Easy one.
So when I'm supposed to be at 7,000 there. IW65. I've got to be at 2,000.
Is it 2,500 feet?
Good God.
Flight level tree 60.
What a funny flight pattern that is.
Speedbird 634. Land center QNH 1.
See, I know it looks like a jet fighter thing, but on this it'll be different.
Speedbird 634. Traffic is 3 o'clock. 4 miles at 200 feet. Generic. Report them in sight. Ryanair 1662. Climb
Yeah,
and
it's there. I can
maintain
see it
flight
on
level
the.
tree 60. Speedbird
Oh, look.
634. Traffic is 3 o'clock. 3 miles at 1,000.
It's there, like for the So the airplane, I'm sure it's supposed to fall with the vehicle and have descend by itself. Do follow the actual height and the
Climb and
speed.
maintain flight level tree 60. Ryanair
But with this one, it doesn't. It doesn't follow. Because I know with X-plane,
634. Traffic is 11 o'clock.
I'm pretty sure of it. An airplane, when I did it, it followed. with the speeds and the height. As soon as it got to where it was, it started to descend to where it's supposed to be. And that's what I was confused by. But on this one, it doesn't do that. You've got to be doing it all manually. It's a pain in the butt. Because if you miss the height thing, that's it. You're going to miss your landing, aren't you? The runway.
Speedbird 634. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Even still, mate.
Eurowings 2465.
I can't actually bag it all or what have we got down there.
Contact continue. Eurowings 2465. Traffic is 5 o'clock for miles at 6,900 feet. Generic. Report them in sight. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Ryanair 2715. Eurowings 2465. Traffic in sight.
That's what's... Which plane? Where's it going? Right, just following the plan. I'll just do that.
AMG 256-1972 heavy. Traffic in sight.
Isn't it? You got better ass like that, eh? Because of that.
566. Traffic is 4 o'clock, 2 miles at 5,100 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
5, 1.
Eurowings 2465. Traffic is 1 o'clock, 2 miles at 9,200 feet. Generic. Report them in sight. Speedbird 566. Traffic in sight. Eurowings 2465. Have the generic in sight. Easy 8.
See, and what? Even though I've got the map thing, I can put that to the quarter as if it's all real.
American 142. Traffic is 10 o'clock for miles.
You can see it on the map. If I do that,
Report them in sight.
what's it going to do? Is it going to go like that or like that? There's no way it's going to go forward, go back on itself. Well, that's no way.
Easy 8 119.
I'll put the handbrake on. No, brake on you, yeah. Turn around like a cut. No. No. I think that's the cat's kite there. What that looks like, a cat's journey. Up over a fence, under an edge, up in another garden, and that a bit like that when you try to take a cat for a walk, you know, on a lead.
652.
Jump up on. They expect you to go through an edge with them. Unfortunately, I can't squeeze for edges. Neither can I walk on top of a bleeding fence. You can't seem to think that, or jump up on an high wall. No.
AMG 256.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Willow transition. Clear to Willow. AMG 256-1972 heavy.
Cleared. Oh, look at the plate.
Singapore tree 19er. Climb and
Oh,
maintain
look at
flight level tree.
down by Southampton, almost there, isn't it? So, it's in.
London Center. AMG 256-19er72 heavy would like to change destination to Gatwick.
See what the plane is doing now. If you look at the map,
AMG 256-19er.
because it can't go like that, going on slowly. I can tell what it's doing.
Lufthansa 2481. Traffic is 6 o'clock, 4 miles.
That's the, if you look there, there's the I can see it there, the plan.
In sight.
Hoggy.
AMG 256-19er72 heavy cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed. Squawk 1254.
AMG 256-19er 72 heavy. Read back correct. Radar contact 4,200 feet. QNH
Not too
1021,
bad.
turn left heading 030. Proceed on course. Descend and maintain 2,200 feet.
What was that?
Easy 8 4 tree 4. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Change.
Turn left heading 030. Resume own navigation. Descend and maintain 2,200 feet. AMG 256 19er 72 heavy.
Oh.
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy. Maintain present altitude. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Willow transition. Clear to Willow.
Wait, bloody mind, though.
Climb and maintain flight level tree.
Is that to go to 2,000 to now maintain present altitude, eh? What the fucking are you on about? Back it off.
Turn right heading 150. Proceed on course. Maintain present altitude. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Willow transition. Clear to Willow. AMG 256 19er 72 heavy. London Center. AMG 256 19er 72 heavy requests destination change to Gatwick.
What?
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy is cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed.
2,500? What? Oh, of course.
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy cleared to
As long as I can see green, I'm alright. If I see red and it goes amber, a bit of a warning. Red, then I'm fixed. Okay, now I can't see nothing. Right, I can't see nothing. Oh, the weather's shite. Hope I'm not landing like this, am it? Shite. I gotta rely on instruments. Oh dear. Descend.
350. Maintain present altitude. AMG 256 19er 72 heavy.
Yeah, it's banking to the left. See that while when you're at the banking, that's your ground, that's your sky, isn't it? Remember that? So it's banking, so it's like that angle, more or less. Like going, oh yeah. Waiting over there.
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. AMG 256 19er 72 heavy.
There we are. See, so what I mean about the plat. What I see on the map, I see the difference. What it's following. I can't see back. It's like now if I can land, that'll be a bloody miracle. I'll keep that out of the way. What's that? Oh, cloud. It's just misty. You're pushing down out there. Hey, there you are, there's your bug. Climb and maintain what? It told me to climb and maintain 4,000 feet after it told me go, that is why I was from East what Norden in Germany with not through. What? QNH 1021. Did I see QNH? Oh dear.
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy. Please expedite your climb 4,000 feet.
What? I don't even back up to that. I just told me to come down to it. Up there like a missing yo-yo.
Ryanair 1662.
Where was that QNH 1021? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Singapore Tree 19er. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
These are supposed to be combined together, not the
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy. Please expedite your climb 4,000 feet.
And now I'm arguing.
Climb and maintain
Hey,
flight level tree.
What's happening here?
Singapore Tree 19er. Hyper Express 1864. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
What? Why is the plane going back up? Oh.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Yeah.
Hyper Express
Yeah, not far.
1864.
But I don't know what the plane's doing. I can't see a runway and so the airport should be somewhere.
Please expedite
is that a direction to my left?
Cafe
Is that?
256.
Is that me
Climb,
facing that?
maintain flight level tree 60.
Yes, that's me there. But yeah, so it should be like nine,
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
10 o'clock position. So it should be facing
Climb and
forward.
maintain
The
flight
other way
level
somewhere, but I
tree
can't see
60.
enough horse. That bloody
Cafe
like
256.
misty. Looks like the plane is going to be rather, you know.
Climb and
If
maintain
it's going to
flight
turn
level
somewhere
tree
there, that
60.
hill, I got no bloody chance at landing.
Dreamliner.
No, you can't. What's it doing? I can sit there, look.
You are 1,000
Where's it
feet
going?
above your assigned altitude.
So,
Descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
so it's going to IW65. Oh shit.
Niner 72 heavy. Please expedite your climb 4,000 feet.
No, no way. Climb that height. How are you going to land?
Descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
Oh,
Ryanair
down, boy.
4501.
Right away, that's it. Go on. No, it'll be a bloody miracle if I can. Where am I? Where's the flight?
Heavy requests destination change to Gatwick.
Expect AMG 256-1972 Heavy is cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed. Squawk 1254.
AMG 256-1972 Heavy cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed. Squawk 1254.
That's bloody low. Sorry,
AMG 256-1972 Heavy. Read back correct.
Oh.
Radar contact 2,000 feet. QNH
I get in the vertical split, get in the vertical thing, I don't know.
Resume O navigation. Maintain present altitude. Speedbird 738. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Don't touch. It's getting dark out there.
Turn left heading tree 50. Resume O navigation.
So we
maintain present
need.
altitude.
Where's the? I can't see the runways yet, so I can. So there, look, I'm not. Is that it? That's it, right. Oh, so this is going to be a miracle. Landing gear. Flaps.
AMG 256-1972 Heavy. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet.
Airspeed's too high for the flaps.
Runway 26
There.
left approach via Mike Alpha Yankee transition. Clear to Mike Alpha Yankee.
London Center. AMG 256-1972 Heavy requests destination change to Gatwick.
What? Where?
Speedbird Tree 29er. You are 5,100 feet below your assigned altitude.
APP's on now.
7,000 feet. QNH 1021.
Where's the?
AMG 256-1972 Heavy is cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed. Squawk 1254.
Where's the runway? There's no way I'm right over the runway, but according to the thing, I'm right. There, look, I've got to land. Got no chance.
Descend and maintain 7,000
Oh,
feet.
no way I'm going to land. No way.
607.
It's lining up, it's trying. See how the flight plans have, with the bug, the planes followed the flight plan, but see, it's very, there's no chance. See, it's turned too early. The plane should not have done that. That's what. See, it's gone. What's it doing? No, it's bug. See, that's a definite bug. I can't. There's no way. Like, I virtually right on top of what I expected to land. But again, on the map, I'm seeing it differently. Oh well, put the flaps back up, landing gear back up, go round again. That's what I have to do. That's right effect, isn't it? See what the plane has done, it's taken a shortcut, it's like skipped out the waypoint. I've got no more vectors. Shit. This is where I've got to be careful, is it? This is where there's a known bug. So we've got. So let's select it right. I can see it's there.
Easy 640. Traffic is 1 o'clock. 4 miles at 8,800 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
ILS 26L.
Speedbird 738. Traffic is 3 o'clock. 3 miles at 8,800 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
I've got legs, so I want to delete.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Speedbird 738. Have a generic in sight.
Again, that's what's happening, isn't it? See, again, you've got that shot there.
Traffic in sight.
Well, I've got to be careful because it could freeze the things and making sure it hadn't.
You are 1,000.
Yeah, I can see this in media. I want to see if I want to make sure. No, I still got control of that, so nothing's frozen. Good. Because you know when you lose control, this will freeze and you can't do nothing.
7,000 feet. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Easy 2326. Asiana 522. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
I'm going to go around to get what I'm going to do this time.
Speedbird tree 29er. Traffic is 10 o'clock. 2 miles at
Local now.
3,400 feet. Generic.
See, the APP's gone off because it's lost its. What I'm going to do.
Speedbird tree 29er. Traffic is 7 o'clock. 2 miles at 2,300 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
I've got to start seeing on the hill. Got to watch for that ground's risen.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Asiana 522.
So if I turn again, I have to do this, so I turn the plane down
Asiana
257. So if I
Traffic is
go
9 o'clock. 3 miles.
1
3,900 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
180, 1.
Easy
What's
640.
that?
Traffic is 1 o'clock. 4 miles at 4,500 feet.
What's that? 1
Generic.
120,
Report them
isn't
in
it?
sight.
Left. I want to turn.
Asiana 522. Traffic in sight. Speedbird tree 26. Have a generic in sight.
What should do?
Easy 640. Traffic in sight.
Holy 226 nautical, no 25 nautical miles away. So what's the? So that's me in it there, so it's got to go that same type of flight planning, no chance.
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy. Did you hear my last transmission?
No, gone deaf. You what last transmission I never heard you.
Speedbird tree 26. Traffic is 1 o'clock. 1 miles at 1,000 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
What was the last transmission? I never heard. What did you say to me? Oh, Speedbird.
Speedbird tree 26 traffic alert. 4 o'clock. Less than 1 mile. 1,500 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
Right, it was on local nav on. I've got the right. I'm controlling mine. We've turned the plane around.
Speedbird tree 26 traffic in sight.
Fuel. Still got enough fuel. More than enough. Even though it's
London Center.
with that amount of fuel, a bit heavy for landing, isn't it?
500 feet. Climb flight level tree 60. Boeing 665 London Center, QNH 1021. Radar contact continue. Boeing 665 Traffic is 3 o'clock. 2 miles at 3,600 feet. Generic. Report them in sight. Boeing 665 tree. Traffic in sight. UPS 20 tree. You are 2,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend
UPS?
and maintain flight.
Is that,
Level tree
they're all the
70.
players, aren't they, on the game? I just thought like multiplayer shooters. And 8 views in a total of 2 hours 16 minutes.
Iber Express 1864.
We know what to do.
Traffic is 2 o'clock. Tree miles at flight level tree 60. Generic. Report them in sight.
Really keep it 2,000 feet. That's the airport there, to my shooters to my left. There, there's 2 red lights. That gives a. Because I'm below a certain, I stick at the whatever it is. I think I was clear.
AMG-256, 1972 heavy. Acknowledge last transmission.
Say again. Hey, it's bugs, look. Say again. Say again. Say again.
London Center. Didn't copy. Please say again for AMG 256 1972 heavy.
AMG 256 1972 heavy is cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed.
Oh, cleared.
Squawk 1254. Speedbird 858.
Oh, so I'm cleared, yeah, for land.
Flight
Right,
level tree 60.
it's bugs. Say again. It's stupid. Bathroom.
Boeing 665
1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah,
Traffic
and that.
is 7
Okay.
o'clock for miles at 3,800 feet. Generic. Report them in sight. Speedbird 451. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Right. But there's your runway, but I've got to go around the car, land at the wrong. What's it? Land on the wrong
Flight
runway.
360. Speedbird 858.
That'll be 26, so that'll be
Descend and maintain
268,
7,000
isn't it?
feet.
Oh,
Speedbird
8,
451.
8
Ryanair
or.
7997.
Is
Descend and
it
maintain
85 or
6,000
90, what it is? Or 9 of the runways, one of them.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Ryanair 9797. Boeing 665 tree. Have a generic in
See,
sight.
see with my airspeed, I can't go any higher than what I'm because I'm low altitude. What's all that? White things in the field. Sheep,
Shamrock
lights.
724. Have a traffic.
What's all them? Got lights in the field. That's good. That's a bit wrong, isn't it? The traffic lights on what? See, they are things that you don't see from can't see from the ground. Like I think the yeah, they are. They're like beacon markers and all that for.
2 miles at 10,900 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
They're clever, really. That's so the pilots can see them. What's that in red? A circle. So the plane is now following the, it's turning by itself, it's now following the flight plan. I want it to follow exact.
Maintain present altitude.
So we've got to
Expect
make sure by the
ILS
time I get by the
runway
arse,
26
it's
left approach.
2000,
Via Mike Alpha
yeah.
Yankee transition. Clear to Mike Alpha Yankee.
Because it turned way too early on the flight plan, that's why I couldn't land.
785.
The way it should have gone,
124
actually I could put, I wonder, could I put EWT in? See, because there's different waypoints you've got. Really, it ought to go EGWT. Because at that, I can see it on the flight plan what it's going to do. I'm going to that away. So it's going to go.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
Yeah.
Ryanair 9015.
Should go May 6th. May 6th? No, it won't. Willow. Where's Willow?
Maintain flight level tree 60.
Oh no, that's May.
Easy 7250.
May of.
Ryanair 14 tree. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
No, but it's got Holly, Willow. That's
Climb
why.
and maintain flight level tree 60. Ryanair 14 tree.
Yeah, bloody thing. I mean,
Speedbird
May.
326.
May of
Traffic is
May
9
for
o'clock.
May.
4 miles at flight level 190.
I don't know where Holly is and all that. Holly and Willow.
Easy 6472. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left
Where are you
approach
going?
via Willow transition. Clear to Willow. Easy 8687.
Well, it's
Maintain
clear.
present
I've just
heading
did the
and
ATCL about
expect
Willow.
ILS runway 26 left approach via Mike Alpha Yankee transition. Clear to Mike Alpha
The
Yankee.
plane Holly.
Speedbird 326. Have a generic in sight.
Willow. So Holly's somewhere here then, is it? May. Is it going to go to that May? But I don't see that on the flight. On the actual computer flight plan.
26 left approach via Mike Alpha Yankee transition. Clear to Mike Alpha Yankee. Easy 8687.
It's going to go straight to
Easy 8687. Contact Gatwick Tower.
IW65. That's the problem you've got. It's going to go straight to that and try to. I've got no chance. That's the problem we've got. Willow. It's going well. Where's it going now? Yeah. If you see what the plane, what the pause on it. Right. Right. If you look at what the plane's doing, if you look at the flight plan, take that down a minute. So the flight plan's showing Willow, which is what it's just, which is where it's heading to. But is it next one? Yeah, Willow. It's heading, so Willow somewhere. It's around here somewhere. But I can't find. So if I look, where's your flight? Right then. So the plane. Yeah, just give an idea. So if I look at where it is on the map, I'm trying to try that. So what I'm looking at there, the flight right is on the nav thing. So I can see it's going that. So it's going to, and if you look, you've got a key thing there, so it's going to go left a little bit. That's what it's doing it. And then it's going to go, could be there, right. So I can see what it's going to do, it's going to go like that, right. Well, whatever it is. And then it's going to head, so it's going to skip out those two. No chance.
Traffic is 9 o'clock. 4 miles at flight level tree 60. Generic. Report them in sight.
See, again, this is, see, it's obviously like a bug, and if I've selected the waypoints, it should have given me why aren't these entered into the thing.
Maintain flight level tree 60.
See if I can, see if I can send this to the computer.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Easy 2107.
stuff. Why ain't it? Oh, what's happened here? Oh, I know what time. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. You can hear the plane. What's it on? No chance. Where am I? I'm there. Bring this bloody thing off. I ain't got open now. That kind of plan. So what we need to do?
Channix 1287. Traffic is 1 o'clock. 4 miles. At flight level 380. Generic. Report them in sight.
Get off.
KLM 1577. Traffic is 9 o'clock. 2
So
miles.
I need to go.
Flight level 355.
Is that because I've got no chance like of trying to find it there.
Channix 1287. Traffic in sight.
Is that
KLM
EG?
1577. Have the generic in sight. Transavia 59er 32. Traffic is 3 o'clock.
EG, can I have that?
350. Generic. Report them in sight. Channix 1287. Traffic is 2 o'clock. 3 miles. At flight level 350. Generic. Report them in sight. Boeing 782.
After
Maintain flight level
what have I got
360.
programmed here? What's this?
577. Traffic is
So
9
why am I not seeing
at flight level
those?
355. Generic.
That's odd. So why aren't I seeing them in the flight plan then? Oh, IWC. Right, what have you got? Huh? So it needs to be before. What's this? N
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
en route.
Expect
It's got to be after that
26
tour,
left
right?
via Timba transition. Clear to Timba. Easy 8328.
So it's after that.
Easy 8328. Contact Gatwick Tower on 124.2 tree when inbound on the approach.
So that'll bring me a little bit further out me. So the plane should now go towards, hopefully.
Tower on 124.2
Let's see what happens now. Send.
KLM 701. Have the generic in sight.
Showing on to see delete it. That's it. Execute. Why are you doing that for? You shouldn't. Why is it just deleted all that out? This is it.
Have the traffic.
What's going on here? Oh.
Easy 2 tree.
Shouldn't that
Traffic is
be?
10 o'clock for miles. At flight level 360. Generic. Report them in sight.
So that's the approach. Right, the approach. I want the waypoint.
Easy 2 tree. Have the traffic.
Alright, let the plane fall. I don't know what they'll do.
Easy 2 tree. Traffic is 10 o'clock for miles. At flight level 360. Generic. Report them in sight.
Still got control of it, but the game mate, just making sure I've got to keep an eye on what's going on.
Easy 2, tree. You are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Head ahead 66. Climb and maintain flight level 400. Transavia 59er tree 2. Traffic is 12 o'clock. Tree miles at flight level tree 80. Generic. Report them in sight. Ryanair 1860. Traffic is 5 o'clock. 4 miles at flight level tree 60. Generic. Report them in sight. Transavia 59er tree 2. Have the traffic.
So where's it going to go now?
Ryanair 1860. You are 700 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Well, I'm not land. What's going on?
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Oh, runway 20 now.
Ryanair
Gonna say that last.
1860.
That's that. I thought we were going to land it, I think. Oh, no. I'm not landing that, Mick. It's still the same bloody airport. Make sure. Yeah, EG. Yeah, it is Gatwick. It is still on the watch. It. Oh, I tell you what, annoying bugs, they get irritating. Problem is, it's when it gets to DGC, it won't know where to go. So what I've got to do is remove that route to discontinuity out. I think that's why it's not showing anything else. Right. That's where the difficulty is.
Climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Flyer 8486.
May. No, I see what. There's no other 65, 55. There's no other waypoint beyond that. Now, I think as you get. What? Not sure what that is. So it ain't going to be turning off flying that direction. I know. I think it's this the zone that it gets somewhere about there. It gets somewhere. I'm not sure. Just somewhere about here. It'll pick up the ILS. Did you hear the last time he talked to me? What? I can't speak. See, that's a bug. So you say get his bugged out. It keeps bugging out like it does. It's a thing is that you can't.
And maintain 2,300 feet. AMG 256-1972 Heavy is cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed.
So you told me.
254.
Oh, go away then. Let me fly.
Descend and maintain 2,300 feet. Ryanair
Ah.
1860.
You say I thought. Wonder what I was in red. So the airport's going to be at this rate. It might land, but
AMG 256-1972 Heavy. Acknowledge last transmission.
what?
Flyer
I can't acknowledge because you bugged that on me. Yeah, you fix yourself so I can acknowledge that. You, see, that's like it can be rather like annoying, right? So it's approaching. What I'll do in a minute is when it gets near to that EGCC, I shall descend discontinuity because there's no. I can see what's that like. There's no in between waypoint I could put in. What we'll do is turn around. It'll head to that 65, and then I can prepare to get a bit lower. Got two. Okay. So what we can do now is we go delete. We can do that. This. Oh. Okay. There you are. The plane's now going to turn round. So now observing what it's doing. See there, I've got more time to prepare for landing. Before I couldn't do anything.
Did you hear my last transmission?
Yeah, I did. Now go away. See, it still says I can't answer. So want to waiting for it to align a bit. Glad I'm not a passenger looking at the ground like that. I shite myself.
AMG 256 19er 72 heavy. IFR flight plan is cancelled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR.
Oh, so you can't.
Good day.
Oh, see, now it's gone. Yeah, pile of crap. Yeah, fuck off. Okay, right. So,
3 miles south of Echo Golf 42 X-ray, 2,000 feet.
there's your runway. It's there. It says it's there. Got more time. I can put 8. Can't get 8. Oh, 8. It says it's active. APP is active, right? Landing gear. There. See what it's doing? That's now lining up with the runway. Ions having to landing gear down.
Squawk 5506, AMG 256 1972 heavy.
Get off. Bloody.
AMG 256 1972 heavy.
Whoops.
Radar
Right.
contact 4 miles southwest of Echo Golf 42 X-ray, 1,800 feet.
Where you going? Oh, okay. I thought what the plane was doing now. So I'm trying to get the flaps correct.
Roger, AMG 256
I can't get them.
1972 heavy.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Big Gin approach,
Look,
AMG
see, that looks like Vinland Star Wars, doesn't it? I just think at that design.
Echo Golf Echo Whiskey Tango, 2,000 feet. Request IFR to Gatwick. Ready to copy.
Now the plane should take in the video. Is that I think it's in? Is it the wind turbulence? If there's a slight side, then it'll blow it off a little bit. So
AMG 256 1972 heavy is cleared to Gatwick
Get
Airport
high.
as filed. Squawk 5506.
AMG 256 1972 heavy cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed. Squawk 5506.
that the plane should descend by itself.
AMG 256 1972 heavy, read that correct. Radar contact
180 is too fast for landing at what the airspeed is. It should slow right down or...
Proceed on course, climb and maintain 2,200 feet.
Hey? I thought coming in to land at 2,200 feet. What about?
Turn left heading 255. Resume own navigation, climb and maintain 2,200 feet. AMG 256 1972.
See, it's you said them clear as what, now you go away.
AMG 256
Stupid bite. That.
1972 heavy, climb
I
and maintain 4,000 feet expect.
I can understand why people get irritated. Yeah, noses, noting. What's it doing?
Clear to Mike Alpha Yankee.
Big Gin approach. AMG 256 1972 heavy would like to change destination to Gatwick.
AMG 256 1972 heavy is cleared to Gatwick Airport.
Plane to descent of 1,500 feet.
5506.
Then I'll put it back on vertical. The APP's on, so it should.
1972 heavy cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed. Squawk 5506.
AMG 256 197 heavy, read back correct. Radar contact 1,800 feet. QNH 1021 turn left heading 255. Resume all navigation.
You're on about
Climb, maintain 2,200 feet.
oh, it's plane. Oh, no, man, too slow, too slow.
Turn left heading 255.
So the nose
Proceed
pulled
on
up down a
course.
bit too high.
Climb and maintain 2,200 feet. AMG 256 197 heavy.
Shouldn't be stalling at that speed there.
AMG
Oh, wait a minute.
256 1972 heavy. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet expect. ILS runway 26 left approach via Mike
That's
Alpha
it.
Yankee transition. Cleared to Mike Alpha Yankee.
What the hell's that
Engine
about?
approach. AMG 256
On
197
the
heavy
vertical
requests
side.
destination change to Gatwick.
AMG 256 1972 heavy is cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed. Squawk 5506.
Oh, whoops, almost forgot something.
AMG 256 197 heavy cleared to Gatwick Airport
Almost
as
forgot them.
filed. Squawk
And
5506.
them. And
AMG
that.
256 1972 heavy, read back correct. Radar contact 1,500 feet. QNH 1021 turn left heading 255.
Why is the plane trying to pull up? It ain't. I don't know if that's turbulence or the wind thing blowing. Because it's above the stuff. Oh no, see yellow
Turn
thing.
left heading 255.
Borderline.
Proceed
It's
on
got to be
course.
slower, a
Climb
bit
and
slower for
maintain
landing. Because it's
2,200
like.
feet. AMG
Which one is it
256
landing on?
1972
I
heavy.
can't remember if it's the left or the right. Oh no, left, isn't it? Oh, left is this.
AMG 256 1972 heavy contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Come on, you can do it.
118.475 for AMG
Go on,
256 1972
you
heavy.
can do it. You can land, go on. 1,500 feet, go on.
AMG 256 1972 heavy is at 1,500 feet, climbing 2,200 feet.
It's off.
AMG 256 19
Okay, landing that. Talk about it.
Center, QNH 1021. Radar contact continue.
What should we be at now?
Easy 2 tree 15. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
No,
AMG
back on.
256
Come on,
1972
you.
heavy. Climb and
Speed.
maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Mike Alpha Yankee transition. Clear to Mike Alpha Yankee.
Come on.
London Center, AMG 256 19
It's bugged. So like this, there's a definite bug with this plane. You just can't control it properly. It should be landing by itself. What's it doing?
Sign altitude.
ILS is on.
Maintain flight.
APP. It should be. It should land. Why is it struggling? What's going on here?
Climb and maintain flight level
Come on,
tree
nose down. It should be
60.
pulling the nose down now a little bit.
Tree
Come on.
15.
1,100. Go on, that's it. It's pulling the nose down. 1,100.
Speedbird
Flat.
tree.
Oh,
Climb
speed.
and maintain flight level tree 60. Easy 8658.
That's it. Speed rate halfway.
Altitude,
Yeah,
expect
put the speed
ILS
rate eighth way.
26 left approach via Timba transition. Clear to Timba.
Yeah, it's now landed. I can see the two red, two white means a level.
Climb and maintain flight level
I
tree
just did 500 warning.
Speedbird tree. Ryanair tree 45 tree. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Speed brake's now on, full. Go on. You can do it. Go on. Go on, you. Don't want to touch the brakes, do I? Sing great, Ad. They sing, go on, land the bugger.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Easy 4644.
Reverse thrusters ready to come on. Whoa, yeah. What, one reverse thruster only come on? Shit, yes, why? Ultra brakes have gone off. Come Come on, stop. I'm not gonna. That's it, both. See how the bug then, the reverse thruster failed?
Traffic is 9 o'clock
Come on.
for miles at
Let's see if I can
3,900
turn off at
feet.
this speed. It's going to be.
Report them in sight.
Pwah. See, the definite bug still out of this plane. It's the. Who's done it? I'm turning off now. What am I doing? 40. That's it. Slow. Brakes on.
Report them in sight.
Alright.
KLM 1568. You are 4,000
I'll wait.
feet above your
There we
sign
go.
altitude.
So I can now reverse thruster off.
Flight level 360.
That's it. It's giving me a thing to follow.
Speed tree
First time I've ever with this plane.
7,000 feet.
It's still bugged a little bit. The plane it needs that.
Have the traffic.
But I think you saw, didn't you? I was on your one lever what went on reverse thrust, so it's pushing the plane over to the bloody left. That's bad. Even though I've got them fixed on both, should have gone. Slow it down. Slow it down a bit. So I've got to roll onto the desk because I've got the brakes on my chair. What speed? Keep it below. So I can. Yeah, runway taxi. I've got to keep them on and we're going.
Ryanair 6541. Traffic is 7 o'clock.
Once a bad landing at first, went like it bounced a bit because that's because of the bugs. I'm doing everything, trying to get it controlled, but it's just the bugs.
644. Traffic is 1 o'clock. 3 miles.
I've watched it with real life pilot flight. It flies well. It said the game was definitely bugged. You just can't control the plane the proper way. It said
Portugal 1358.
there's no way it would fly the way it does in the game.
At 4,100 feet. Generic.
And it's also down to the third party. Is it Asbo? The Asbo, whatever they call
Ryanair
it,
6541. Have the generic.
that do the actual the plane. They should have done. Microsoft should have made sure they've done everything right, but no. It's just annoying. The only plane I've had watch it with is the A350, and that's been pretty good. Just the odd. I think there's one bug there. Then the other plane. Some of the other planes by Asbo or Microsoft have been alright, but definite bugs in them. That great big plane, up in there you go, down in there you go, up in there you go, down and it goes out of control. What the hell? No. Where are we going with this? Oh,
Air Portugal 1358. You are 400 feet above your sign altitude. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. QNH 1021. Speedbird 737. Traffic is 10 o'clock. 4 miles at 9,800 feet. Generic. Report them in sight. Speedbird 36 Traffic is 9 o'clock. 4 miles at 7,000 feet. Generic. Report them in sight. Speedbird 737. Traffic is 10 o'clock. 4 miles at 4,300 feet.
so the
Generic.
roads west. Oh no, they're there, right down here, aren't they? Anti-ice. There. Off we go. Award.
Speedbird 363. Have the generic in sight.
Normal.
Speedbird 737. Have the generic in sight. Speedbird 737. You are 400 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. QNH
Whoops.
1021.
Whoa, a minute there. Keep those on a minute, so I'm gonna.
Speedbird tree. Traffic is 1 o'clock. 4 miles at 7,100 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
That's it now, I can do that.
Maintain present altitude. Speedbird 737.
That's it, the engines and they're starting to go off. Now do that.
Speedbird 737. Traffic is 9 o'clock. 1 miles at 10,600 feet. Generic. Report them in sight.
Fuel pumps off. So I've got the. So I remember the external power there. So the power doesn't go out on. So, so probably done things in the wrong order. Forward door, so that's it. So we can open the door, and then we go AP. Oh, I don't want that AP. Those off,
Speedbird tree.
and
Traffic
then
in
we're
sight.
gonna go external power. We're good by them. Why is that still on? What? Oh, that shit's still the power, so... What? See, them shouldn't, that should not be lit up. Controls, no, shift, see it, that's it, to get out. Yeah. So I landed, got landed and taxied and everything else. So you can see the bugs there still after all this time. It's, when was it? Wait, almost 12 months. It's still bugged to hell, and Microsoft is just taking the time like they can't be arsed, you know, the developers. It's just not right at all. It's like every flight person that does the flight sims, he bought it actually game. They're hoping for a damn good, like, decent game, but for getting that. So why do you put me there for? I said desktop. There's a bit of a slight thing there. So with that beta, I showed that beta, whether's been done with beta 3 to see what that's like. But it's still, you know, even all this time on, it's still crap. When was the release date? MSFS 2024 release date was November 19th, 2024. Well, we're now in May, so don't tell me people are asking for that, are they? No, they won't. Don't think so. More than likely 2026 or 2028, and that'll be four bugs now. That I tell you, it's manageable at times, but where the bugs are, it's like it messes everything up. So when I moved that thruster, so what I did, I've got a switch. That's like you see there. I push forward. I put on camera for it. Oh, wrong one. There. You can see a switch there. That's for the reverse. So that's the one I use for the speed brake. Lever that comes back. Then what I did, I pushed that forward, which puts the speed brake. You'll see it light up on the thing. And it said revs or something, reverse. Then as I bring the speed thing back, there's two levers at the front which will start, as I start to move. And as I push forward, they move back. So that's like reverse thrusters. I put that on, but the problem was only one of them moved back, and I thought, bugger. So what happened was, because there was thrust, I think it was more thrust on the right side, that it pushed the plane over to the right. Nothing I could do, even though I'd got my foot on that on the left rudder to try and keep it over to the right. It was still pushing me over. I couldn't. It's bloody awkward, but I still got control. But that is because of the bugs, unfortunately. And there's definitely one I could see at a certain speed it kept do. I'm not sure if that's because like the weather of the plane, and those kept going like that a little bit. It's because of the airspeed at very low, but which it needed to be. It was still a bit quick, like for landing. I don't know if it was too fast, no, it was still a bit fast. It should have been a bit slow at 140, something at 130, because it landed, it bounced a little bit. That's why I saw it go, I saw it jump. That one, make sure on the right one. So, unfortunately, you still got to put up with the bugs that they are. But I can see some things are, since the updates, or the last big update, are made worse. Some things are a bit better, but some things are a bit worse or still the same. So what I'll say at this point is thanks for watching, if you have. If you like what you see, click like, and if you want to see more, click subscribe, and I'll be back with another stream soon or another video. So I'll see you all then.